Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Furude Simulator 26. You can get it yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It's as free as it be, Rika. Hi, Rika. There's no sleeping around here because Magic and Mojo, the cats, have a schedule and they insist on it, of course. The cat children must have their attention and food. Yeah, she's chilling. She wore her sundress to go down into the wherever that is. Hey, Squibs, how's it going? So I tried Chandelar, the updated one yesterday. That's a straight. It actually worked quite well when I think I fixed it. And it loads a lot faster, but Jesus Christ, there are a lot more cards. It's like, oh, you have your choice between any green enchantment. Oh, okay. Oh. There are 20 rows of cards to go through now. Huh. Oh, I don't know most of these. Yo, thank you for the 30 watch stream. Appreciate that, SBM. But they did have one of my favorites in Ranker. It makes me feel so weird saying that way. I pronounced it Rancor for so long. Because it's R-A-N-C-O-R, so my instinct was like, oh, it's a Rancor, like in Star Wars, but it's actually pronounced Ranker. I looked it up specifically because I saw like all the Magic people I've been watching pronouncing as Ranker, so I was like, okay, I guess I was wrong. So it's Ranker. Anyway, the enchantment's 1 green, you get +2/+0 and trample, and when the creature it's on dies, it returns to your hand. It's an Urza's set enchantment. That's a beautiful thing. She nerds up. I actually Googled it and looked it up just to make sure. Because my brain won't accept anything else. Yeah, like I actually looked it up to see, and like every single pronunciation thing I found called it Ranker. So I was like, well, maybe I'm wrong. But maybe I'll just call it Rancor anyways, because it just sounds cooler. Ranker sounds like you're ranking something. Rancor sounds like you're about to fuck something up. Either way, it's one of my favorite enchantments in all of MTG. I played a little bit of the 2015 Chandelar, and holy shit, are their decks a lot harder to face. 16 wounds from a stubber. Oh, I did not see that. I just ended up starting upstream. Forgot to actually pop that in the background so I could be watching it while I do the Nipah today. Oh god. Smoking Bill. There's so many cards. It's definitely not all of them either. I specifically looked up Survival of the Fittest, but I bet that's a dungeon card. Like, they're not gonna let me have that, are they? No. I could see myself getting lost in that game for fucking ever. Because there's so many fucking cool decks I can make in that game, and I can earn it by, like, fighting and stuff. It's such a cool concept. I have, today I was like, should I just play again? I'm like, no, I want to play XCOM. Chandelar, but it refuses to run in a proper window, crashed and fucked my video settings and Windows, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not bothering. I didn't want to do that badly anyway. That's fair. For me to fix it, when it does that, I just reload the game and then quit in-game, and then it fixed all the visual issues in the browser, but it does. Yeah, it does. I'd prefer like a tidy DOSBox window or something if I could. But it just like shoots into full screen. Not a tiny DOS, like just a windowed mode basically. But I think the problem is it opens up different windows as you're playing. To remaster. I mean, if you get the 2015 version, Smoking Bill, it's really good. Yeah. I noticed that when I tried streaming in Discord the other night. Kong was watching. And he's like, where'd the game go? I was like, oh, here, let me capture it. And he's like, oh, where'd the game go? It just kept fucking failing. That's crazy. That's crazy, Viz. Night Raptors in month 1? Well, good luck. Weeks just reading the cards and fawning at the artwork. Yeah, Smoking Bill. Especially if it's like, choose any enchantment, you don't have to worry about which color, or just like choose any card or something. There's just thousands of cards that you can go through in the 2015 version. They're pronounced Ripter. Raptor. Oh no. Dead anyways. Dwight T. Eisenhower? Did Kong stream and show that off at all? It's so funny. Fucking Dwight T. Eisenhower. Oh, there's only one? Well, there are definitely some of the weaker Marines you can fight, but that's still crazy. Bucky O'Hare and Tubman is by far the funniest one. Maybe I'm biased, but Jesus Christ, it's so fucking silly. It is so funny. I'm gonna be honest, Miz. You're making BAI look like not a whole lot of fun to play. And it's not your plague, it's just BAI just looks like a chore, man. What up, Skilling Blow? Well, for sure, but that's the problem. Like, I love the idea behind them being smarter, but it just turns it into such a chore. I was thinking about Tau, since Tower's the newest one, probably needs the most play testing at the moment. Strip mine the dungeons. Our next, oop, that's a double triple. Yeah, our next playthrough is actually Chandalar. Me and Terraria be like. Again, it's not at all like it just, I know this is what I'm in store for if I go to BAI, just rough times. What's up, Klongo? Lolly stream? Rika is not Lolly. Gross. A little bit, Bo. A little bit, yeah. Hope it will return. Yeah, me too. How you doing today, Bo? How's it going? Bo. Yes, I did take my drugs, thank you. Wait. What just happened to your dude? Oh, was it a grenade? Strategy didn't just blow up the building. My sister's kid got us little Caesar's gift cards? That's awesome. Like 15 different games in the last few weeks. I have been a little bit scattered. I have been, admittedly. Until Chandelar came along. Veteran Fraternus, not a normal Fraternus, naturally. How best to put them to use tonight? Delicious. Pizza. I remember back when they first did those hot and readies, them being pretty goddamn solid. I don't know how they are these days. Plus, they're probably like $10 for hot and ready and not $5 like it used to be. It's hot and it's ready. Oh, to be a hot and ready myself. Nowhere does it say good. I suppose that's true, Skilling Blow. Suppose that's true. You make a point. Somebody collapsed in there. I mean, even like some of the higher up sisters have like 50 Under Armor, so like one crack grenade that rolls high can take them out. That's why sisters are so fucking dangerous to use, especially against BAI, since you'd be stuck like. You're getting blown up. Hey, Under Armor, and my brain goes deodorant. Oh, Under Armor is the thing that the athletes use, right? Is it a clothing brand? It could be a clothing brand. The only thing I remember Under Armour for was like when I watched a lot of football, there would be tons of commercials about like it was always like the black like skin tight thing under their like padding and stuff that they would talk about. That's all I know it from. Under their armor, exactly, Skilling Blow, exactly. Under the literal armor, exactly. So that's why I thought that was just that. That's triple double. Is that for armor? What the fuck is that guy doing? There's a dude on Mrs. Game who just kept going one square and then looking, and then one square and then looking, and then one square and then looking. Builds game-changing sports for athletic shirts, shoes, and more. Ah, so it is a whole brand. Okay. Sometimes I see 360 as well. It's really fun. Zephyr? Zephyr! I mean, we've had the Zephyr Falcon, and are we doing BAI? I don't know yet. I don't know, because the tower are pretty unfinished, and apparently very hard to start with, but at the same time, it does seem like an interesting change of pace, really. Also, Miz plays on the world of Lekatok, which is like almost twice as big as the normal map, so it's harder because there's so much more landmass. Pulse rifles are god tier. Yeah, they are. At least they were. I don't know if they are anymore. That is a triple double. Or to attempt BI, the title screen itself would stare me down until I left. Game says, yeah? And you're just like, no. And the game's like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. What's up? Shut up. There's gotta get a really early mission again. I can't recruit anything, yeah. The game not big, the game they wanted to watch, but then did not specify what they wanted to watch. That's that individual. I don't put too much thought power behind that approach. I'm just like, answer and move on, you know? It's just like, whatever, kind of thing. Yeah, I agree. That is a triple double. Triple double. I think they came around for Chandelar briefly or something. I honestly don't remember. The game is secondary. Appreciate you, SBM. I fully get it. As a source of entertainment, streaming has, you know, two major levels: the streamer and what you're streaming. And a lot of people hang out for the streamer, and a lot of people hang out specifically for the games. And even if they like a streamer, they won't hang out if they're not playing a game they like. That's true, Skilling. But what's up, Necross? How you doing? And I get that, especially if it's something you don't understand or you're not interested in. So it's just like, you know, it's not as exciting for you to watch or anything. But I mean, this is for 10 plus years of streaming at this point. Like, that's pretty much the most basics aspect of it. Is you got to understand that unless you really stick to one thing, you're not going to keep the people that only want to watch that one thing. And if you mix it up all the time, you're pretty much only going to get people that want to stick around for you. So you better be very charismatic, or put something out there that people want to see. Limited audience. Yep, exactly. Which is why I don't mind switching it up, because I would get way too frustrated just playing one thing. Excuse me. Damn cough. Is that they haven't sold a damn thing all day. Wow. Rough. At 2 p.m. and we made $10. Holy moly. That's rough. Is coming to the zoo in 15-degree weather. I would agree with that, but when I worked at the Toledo Zoo, that place was fucking popping in the wintertime. I worked in the cafe, and holy shit, did that place get busy. This, of course, was... Oh god, it's almost 30 years ago now, Jesus Christ. 25 years ago, I will say. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And plus the animals, unless they're like used to in the cold, should probably still be like in safe spaces, you know. You know, one of the saddest things I remember from when I was like 5 or 6 is we went to a zoo. I don't remember what. I don't remember much about it, but there were lions in cages in like a very small area with like no food. Basically just to show them off, like they're just some kind of sideshow. And that stuck with me my whole life. Because the lions look so sad. And I just don't understand how people don't pick up that empathy for these poor animals, man. In the cold, they would never do anything. That sounds about right for your location. Excuse me. But yeah, I just saw that and it just always reminds me, it's like haunting. Like the cage was like maybe twice the size of the lion itself, so it had like no room to do anything. It's so cruel. But by the time I worked there, they had, well, I don't think that was the same zoo. When I worked at the zoo, they all had their habitats and stuff. There's like a snow leopard exhibit right next to the cafe. But they got like a big place to run around and stuff, which was good. I don't really remember anymore. That shit was fucking forever ago. Habitats for huge manatees. With unlimited warranties. God, he wants snow so badly. I do love me some snow. I'm with her. But at the same time, snow just makes anybody who drives miserable. I don't drive because my brain is these issues. My brain just is issues. I think that's a fair way to say it. There's a straight. Also, calling Rika Lali is disrespectful and disgusting. Don't do that. Day before yesterday, we had a 30-car pileup about 2 hours down I-40. Oof. I guess I did beat a mission on BAI with my, Word Bear squad. I left BAI on, and I was like, why are all the sisters all huddled at the end of the map? I'm thinking maybe Tawix Gemini. Oats and Goats is doing Zexion? Oh, nice. That's a good sign. For those who don't know, Oats and Goats is a premier Super Metroid speedrunner. So Zexion would be right up their alley. Oh, thank God. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm genuinely so happy to hear that. It's such a good fucking game. And it's so made for speedrunning, too. The movement in that is so made for speedrunning. Every little slide, every time you fall on the floor, the faster you slide, the faster you are. I'm fine with that, Bo. I fucking want Oats and Goats to run it like he runs Super Metroid. That's a straight. I want him to drive that time down for fucking insanity. Oh, a near Potsy. Would you look at that? We still only have one fucking Nipotsy on the air. We have 96 near Potsies. I know, right? God, I need to go to check out Oats and Goats' stream. What's up, Sinister Fate? I'm doing pretty good. I had a little restful morning this morning. I achieve apotheosis. What's up, Grimmeth? Grimmeth. He's on that apotheosis train. And if, in case, anybody's running about all the games I started in the last 2 weeks, I do plan on getting back to most of them. Nine Souls was a lot of fun, but I need to, like, sit down and play that like I would Hollow Knight, like every other day. That one has, like, a pretty decent skill ceiling to it when it comes to, like, the parry system. But I super like, what the hell was that game called? Into the Breach. That was super fun. Weird World. I didn't start that one yet. I know there's a few others in there. Keep Driving was fun, but I don't think I was quite in the mood for that one at the time. And Chandelar is going to consume my soul for a long time, so there's that. I fucking love that game. I'm so blown away by how much I'm enjoying it so far. I think it just shows how much 90s make your argument. Oh, I gotta do Danganronpa too. That's true as well. I think it just shows how much I missed 90s magic, because it was so much fun. Like, I loved playing it. I loved my silly green decks, my Fallen Empires exclusive Thallid sap rolling deck. Banding. And a banding you miss. Peep the score. God, it's fucking tiniest window. Negative 840. That's the score of a real hero? Negative 840? Sir, I never get negative scores. Alright, hold up. That's not entirely true. I sometimes have bad months in the game. The problem is I've optimized a lot of part of it for my play style. So I can usually just engineer great scores each month. Like, if you take my word bearer file and open it, there's like 50 bases on the planet. That's not even hyperbole. There's so many bases on the planet. But I still had like 10,000 a month. 93, but when I was in my first year's relationship, my GF and I would buy several boxes of every set, which was in the early... Oh, man. Oh, man, to be a fly on that wall. Holy shit. I would... A lot of fondness for early modern MTG. Yeah. That's... The Saga series is... The Urza set is really my favorite. Saga, Legacy, and Destiny. That's when I really hit my stride in Magic. Which is where Rancor is from. Alright. That is gonna be it for today's Daily Nipah. Once again, you should pick it up yourself at socksmade.peoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. Greatly appreciate that. And keep a lookout for a new game coming soon. But until next time, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Please like and subscribe. And also appreciate that. Positive vibes. And remember...